Fusion interview with DJ DLIFE.
And show you how it was. My favorite bar is Brooklyn, Queens, Bronx, Manhattan, All right, so we're here at the Soul Plage.
We're going to talk about anything.
Oh yes, Ocho Rios. Yeah, the man from Jamaica. With their Ochi.
And everything.
All right, folks, welcome to another edition of Fusion right here on Synergy TV with yours truly, DLIFE. Now, you see the smile on my face, right? It's because I'm excited. I am truly, truly, truly excited because my next guest tonight is somebody who you guys are familiar with, who I am familiar with, and I am actually a huge fan of. All right. She grew to fame with the famous song New York, which is done by Alicia Keys, but a lot of y'all don't know she wrote that. All right. She owned that. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, welcome my good friend to Fusion, the one, the only, Angela Hunte.
Hey.
What's up? What's going on?
I'm good. You're aging backwards or what's happening?
Well, listen. You got the new album. Yeah. I mean, we're gonna get into all of that. We're gonna talk about all of that. We have some exclusives. We have some visuals. We have so much things to think about. But first and foremost, how you been?
I'm blessed. I'm alive. I'm breathing. I'm doing music that I love. The future's bright. The future has always been bright, but it's bright when you're happy and you see your way clear. So
there it is. Now I mentioned before because I don't want to hop on that too long, but okay. You pretty much grew to fame, and folks in the Caribbean sector got to know you off of that New York, that anthem that solidified just being in Brooklyn, being and representing New York was all about, right? Tell a little piece on that. I mean, putting pen to paper with that. Was that something easy?
Yeah, because I mean, with the risk of sounding corny or in a way that people don't believe, I work through God, so He works through me rather. I'm just a messenger, and most of the time, when He wants that message to come across, bam, it's easy. And that record was easy because it was a feeling, it was a moment. It was something that I wanted to say, and I knew exactly, how I wanted to say it. Everyone who was in the room who took part in the record kind of was like, yeah, this feels great to us, but we didn't know it was going to feel good to the rest of the world. So I'm always in awe of that song. Never get tired of talking about it. I never will. It is at 1 billion streams, my youth. You heard me. You heard me. As we say out here, you heard me. All right, you heard me. 1 billion. That's a club. Very hard to get into.
That's an elite club.
An elite club.
That is an elite club. I mean, 1 billion. Listen, 1,000 is a lot.
Listen, let me tell you, I don't want nobody. 500 is a lot. Yes. 200 is a lot. 20 is a lot. It doesn't really matter the number because, as a singer-songwriter, and I'm pretty sure anybody else who is a singer-songwriter can also attest that just anybody who wants to hear your music feels good, right? So I'm always appreciative. I don't care if it's 1 billion or 1. It doesn't matter to me. If I put out music and someone's listening, I'm good with that. But we at this 1 billion, D. That feels awesome.
So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do this off the fly. My producer is probably looking at me now because she watches from the green room and she's probably saying, "Oh man, what are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?"
I am going to get that song. I'm putting it on them now. They're gonna pull it, and because we live, we can do that. All right. I'm gonna show that video because folks, you have to understand. All right. This is our own Angela.
Yeah, man.
All right.
Barataria, what? Oh my gosh.
I mean, Listen, growing up in Trinidad, I mean, did you ever have the inclination that you could be responsible for something this huge?
No, sir. While I was listening to my Tanty, God rest her soul, and I was waking up 4 day morning, cleaning chicken coops, cleaning the yard, as all young, Trinity
Of
boys,
course.
right? I can't tell you about you today, but us back then, we had a whole lot to do before we even left to go to school. No, there's no way. You can dream. I've always, dreamt very big goals in my life. But do you ever think that these things are going to happen? Do you ever think you're going to be on a stage or receiving a Grammy from taking your brush in the backyard singing to Sesame Street? No, not at all. But at some point in my life, I did see that for myself, and I became completely tunnel vision and laser pinpoint clear as to what I wanted to become, and why it was so important for me to be the best, if not one of the best.
And you definitely did it with this song.
Yeah, for sure.
You did it with this song. I mean, like you said, you work with God, and He funnels through you, and He definitely did with this track. I mean, when you hear it, and I'm sure you've been asked this question before, Angela.
Yeah.
Did you ever had the inclination to sing it yourself?
Well, originally it was me on the song, originally. And that's the way that Jay heard it, and that's the way he wanted it to be. But my publisher came up with this idea, like, kind of needs a bigger demographic, because at that time, Jay wasn't who Jay is now. I mean, he was still accredited, but he had never had his own number one. A lot of people didn't know that. He had number ones with other people.
Wow.
Yeah, but he never personally had a number one. And he's like, yo, what if we get someone else? And Jay fought it to the end. Like, he was like, nope, don't hear nobody else. This is what I hear. There's even a story of Kanye West coming in the studio going, I don't know who that girl is, but that right there is the one. And I thought it was good to get someone else. I'm just like that. I'm never afraid to, some people just want the spotlight. I'm more like, what's good for the record? And
that's big of you, man, because you don't even now you don't hear that, and coming, you're saying it so comfortable, so it's genuine. Like, you hear it in your voice, like you wanted something bigger for the record, and it was your big break.
Yeah, and the whole time I never thought about, oh man, that could be me. I was just like, yeah, what if it's a Mary or Beyonce? And none of those people fit, because he had already done records with Mary J. Blige. He's already done records with Beyonce, and Beyonce's not from New York. And it really needed to be someone from New York. So when Alicia Keys got thrown into the part, I was like, that's it. She sounds like me. I think this will work. I think this would be good. And she had a demographic that he didn't have at that time. And that was just facts, Yeah. And when in hindsight, when you look back, you go, it was perfect. It was meant to be. But there are times I'm a human being, and I'm like, I wonder if I look at it like this. It doesn't matter who sang that hook. It was going to be big. So it didn't matter. It could have been your mother singing the record. It would have been just fine.
It would have been just fine, right?
Well, but listen, I don't regret it. I don't ever regret anything that I do.
Well, listen, with that being said, Angela, I just for the audience now, and for the people now that that young demographic now that will be watching Fusion and be like, what are they talking about? This is what we are talking about right here. I want y'all to you know what? Give me that intro. Give me your intro. Just give me your singing intro. Let's go with it. Give me your singing intro.
In New York, concrete jungle where dreams are made of. There's nothing you can do. Now you're in New York. 1 billion streets.
I want to play this for you different than you ever heard before.
Listen to me. Listen to me. Ladies and gentlemen, written. I mean, Angela. Wow. Pull out the lighter. I love it.
I'm ready. I'm always ready. Yeah, light is it all the time.
This is so great. Folks, we're going to take a quick commercial break. When we come back, more with Angela Hunt. We got the flashback video before we get into her new stuff. All right, we got all of that. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, more with Angela Hunt right here on Fusion with yours truly, D-Life, y'all. Let's go.
In 2024, Miami Carnival turns 40.
When we outside, it's an ocean of love. all that we align to the stars up above. Let we dance now. Take a chance.
Join Miami Carnival in 2024 for the 40th year anniversary celebration, October 5th to October 14th, 2024.
We go jump till morning. Look, the moon don't sleeping. Tell them we not leaving till the madness in the capital. So I feel like I'm running tongue again. Jump and shake the ground again. Play with all my friends and them. No place like home.
This one for the culture, this one for the brave, this one for the summer, between melody. Put your hand in the air, put your hand in the air. So right now, I want to play my sunny road. I want to jump somebody, man, with all my bumper exposed. If we telling the truth, I want to climb on a fence. I want to hold on a DJ and go all on my head. We all getting lit. This year we gonna jump, we gonna do what we want to. We getting lit. This year we gonna jump, we gonna do what we want to.
Cool host, super cool guest, new music premieres, informative, fun games.
I don't know.
Watch Fusion with DJ DLIFE Friday nights at 8 p.m. on Synergy TV with rebroadcast Sunday and Thursday nights.
This is D-Life. Join me for new episodes of Fusion.
Okay, so my full name is Vera Bubune Makafui Aseye Hamenupeda.
All I want is a short pants with a little piece of wire, twing, and 2 feathers. I like it. I roll them in Miami.
I have 5 kids and I want you to give me 1 more.
Lots of new guests, new games. It's going to be crazy. Join me right here on Synergy TV. Brand new episodes of Fusion, man. You're going to see a whole brand new Fusion coming soon. All right, folks. So we're back with the beautiful Angela Hunt. All right, live on Fusion. Listen to me. Y'all saw the New York thing. So I am still, my pores are still, you know what I mean? Yeah, my pores, I am in a mess right now. I can't believe, you know what I mean? Because initially when we heard that song back in the day, it is an anthem, and coming from a DJ background, listen, anywhere I go, you drop that as your intro and you would get that crowd hype, because anywhere you go, you know, once you say anybody from New York, it's a wrap.
And there's somebody from New York in that crowd.
There's somebody from New York anywhere. All right. Now, after all of that, I will give my personal experience with this song. I was driving in Trinidad for Carnival. We were coming around by the back by the Oval. I was in the car, we were driving, and this song came on the radio. And honest to God, I did not know it was you, right? So we driving, and I'm like, yo, whose voice is that? Who is that? Yo, that's too bad. And we like, yo, this wicked, this bad. And whole time we did not know. And then we saw you and you performed it in Trinidad, and me, like everybody else, mouth dropped. Because we were like, because when you hear your voice in this song here, because I don't want to say it yet, when you hear your voice in this song here, and you're like, you're looking for somebody small, little petite, little thing, you know, you're like, yo. And then when you did the New York thing and you people was like, so, I mean, Angela, coming into Trinidad, doing this song, and folks, by now you should be able to get it. It's Party Done. One of the anthems that is still to this day does mash up. How did that come about with Marshall and looping into doing that song?
Well, I had already started like experimenting with soca music and like trying to see, because I love it, clearly. It's all forms of Caribbean music. And I wanted to do something in the genre. But at the same time, I had to make it me. I wasn't trying, I don't want to do something that somebody else is doing, and nor do I want to do something that's already been done. That's just not me ever. And it kind of had this hybrid thing because, you know, I call myself an Eastern Parkway baby, and you know what that is. And so we have this just dual life, you know, like of you kind of like raised West Indian, but you're not really living in the islands, living in Brooklyn, which you could very much be raised as from wherever you're from in Brooklyn, right?
Right.
And I wanted to do something, and I started experimenting. And as I started doing it, I was actually doing it on a lot of like DJ records. So I was doing a lot of records for like Diplo and a lot of drum and bass records, and I was kind of experimenting on those records. But then somehow I would turn around and I would hear another girl singing my vocal, and that was fine. But it was, y'all not going to say where this music is from, who's doing it, what's behind it, what's the history of it. And that's when I got angry, and I said, okay, I'm just going to do this straight up. And I got with my music partner, who's DJ Buddha, who happens to be Dominican, but loves soca music for a very long time. He was the first person to bring Pitbull to Trinidad and Tobago, and a couple of other different artists, and had a relationship with Marshall. And so when we did Party Done, I was pregnant, and he wanted me to hear this beat he had, and I was like, okay, I don't really want to come up them stairs because I'm pregnant. And he was like, no, I think you should come upstairs because this is crazy. And Buddha has a way of like fusing, you know, he's Dominican, so he's big on salsa and bachata and tropical, like all forms of Latin music. And he's a very huge producer, like, you know, producing Gasolina and tons of other records, you know, for Pitbull and Neo and Usher and Chris Brown. And he's such a hybrid. So he understands hybrid music. And I remember when I first heard it, I went, I never heard anything like that before. Drums, the pattern of the record. And he was like, yeah, I just need you to come and do what you do on this. And I was like, oh, what is that? And he was like, no, just do something. And I was so angry because I was tired. I was totally out of breath from climbing these stairs to get up to the studio. Then I was like, get in, never rush me. What the hell is that? When they take me to the place, Party Done. And he was like, whoop, thank you. Literally, that's all he needed. And he was like, yeah, I'm good. And I was like, yeah, you good? And he did his thing, you know, with the beat, and actually produced the record, and then came down and was like, my dude, you got to finish this because this is dope. And I'm like, oh, this sounds crazy. And after we finished it, he was like, you know who would be dope on this? And I'm like, who? And he's like, Marshall. I was like, Marshall's like, I'll do this record. I was like, yeah, okay. But in fashion, Marshall, he heard it and he knew. And he was like, yo, let me get on this. And he jumped on it. He literally jumped on it like, it was so, by the time we turned on the pew, it was like file sent, you know, vocals in a folder. And, you know, I was in the midst of like kind of like having a baby at that time. And so I was like, I had no interest in, or even thought the record was going to go anywhere. And he called me and was like, yo, you got to get on the plane. You got to come to Trinidad. And I was like, that's not going to happen because I just had a baby. Like my baby's like 2 weeks old. She was really young at that point. And he was like, you know, my husband, I have to credit him for the push because he was the one that was like, I think you should go. She don't know who you are. Like, you know, anybody who holds her will be fine right now. And I remember looking at him going, oh my God, like, you know, as a mom, you're just
yeah, there's that bond where you know what I mean?
You know, I'm still breastfeeding. I was like, this is crazy. I can't do this. He's like, you can. And he really pushed me to say, just do it. And I was telling somebody this story the other day. It's a really interesting story that when I was on my way to Trinidad he said, hey, I want you to come perform the record. I probably hadn't been on the stage in a long time because I had no interest in like being an artist at that time. I was working my way, but had no idea what that looked like and what it was going to be. And I was like, got in the car, the song came on. Got in the hotel, the song was playing in the hotel. And so when we got to the stadium, I was so in not knowing land of what was going on. I was like, where's the club? I thought we were performing it at a club. I didn't realize it was My Show Monday. I didn't know what My Show Monday was. I didn't know. I had no idea. It wasn't until my manager at the time took me from behind the stage all the way at the top of the arena. And he said, look, and I went, I said a lot of things, but I had no idea what was happening. And so when it was time to go on the stage, I was like, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. And Marshall's like, yeah, you're going to do this. And you know what? You're going to sing Empire State of Mind. And then you're going to sing Party Done. And I was like, this is going to be crazy. No one knows the record, which is cool, but like no one knows me. They're just going to stare at me in my face. This doesn't make any sense. And I remember him just being at the end of the tunnel. And he said, come on. And I walked out and I'll never forget it. It was like I was home. The reception, you know, and I'm singing the record and I'm looking going, why does everybody know the record? Like, this is crazy. And Marshall's looking at me, he's kind of like laughing, and it was a moment.
But with that being said, Angela, ladies and gentlemen, this is the video for Angela Hunt, Marshall Montano, Party Done. This is what got her back home and into the hearts and minds of every Trinidadian, I could say, period.
Oh my God. Thank you so much.
Let's do this.
Good night. So you're a Ramawa?
Yeah.
Well, fix me up.
Yes, sir.
Where the eyes?
Got the girls and rise, Marshall right there by your side. Wave the glass, I am waving with pride. Party done once we step inside the club. We ready up, we go turn it over. We up in here.
Girl, let them a rush me. What the hell is that? When they see me in the place, party done. Hold up, see, girl, and I'ma smash it. Bust a dance and then we slash it. Even when we drunk, hold our waist and smash it. Give no water as the cat pop sessions. Ever see a Trini girl that she wind up her waist and hold up the place?
listen to me. That song, it hits you from start
to finish. Is
like
non-stop.
Like you could like, you know, because I talk first from a DJ standpoint.
Sure.
We give you verse, chorus, we out.
Yeah.
That you waiting until that build up, that house kind of techno vibe build up. You waiting for that too, and then after that, you're like, nah, I ain't cutting this.
Yeah.
I ain't cutting that. Hell no. Nah, just rock it out. I'm gonna just blend something in afterwards because it makes it has like, and you could see it for the crowd. Like, listen.
There's times that we perform the record, and it's like when we stop, it's like it's like it really just stopped because it felt like you cannot lose your energy from the moment you start to the moment it stops. You know what I mean? It's like it's a very, very, very special record. It always will be. Always will be.
Of course, and to think that, you know, two great minds, yourself and Marshall, really, you guys put some sauce into that, man. I mean, and big up to DJ Buddha as well for that, because you hear that now. When you mentioned it first, when I heard it, I was like, because you never pay attention because you're so hyped with the song, you're not paying attention to that drum set in the thing, and I'm like, okay, wow.
Yeah, it's crazy. And then we have, I believe, we have Jerry Wonder on bass. It's a great record with some great minds that came together to make it, you know.
I mean, and
you reach that level, you know. Right now, I think it's like on, I don't know, some crazy 15, 20, 30 million views, something crazy like that.
Yes, it is. And the thing is, you followed up with Bon Ami, which is a ladies' anthem. Like, when you just thought, okay, this is way too good. I don't think they could ever come close. Or not, and then y'all dropped Bon Ami.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what? I remember when we were on the cruise and I DJ'd for you on the cruise. And we did the all-white party on the deck. And when, you know, because you had your set laid out, so I was going by you, and then I just brought that in. And the ladies just said,
oh my God, the ladies they go crazy. Good night at the time. When I call it all day and all night, I will say you. Like, the women, it's the epitome of sweetness.
Yes.
Like, it dig down deep sweet. Like, it's just, I've never heard a record so sweet. And I remember, like, you know, everyone saying, okay, with party done. I'm like, no, we already did that. Like, or they have to learn. That was done.
Yeah.
We ain't never doing that again.
Exactly.
You know, exactly. I do not repeat. Like, let's move on to something newer. Let's do something better, another sound, you know, a different vibe. That's what we do as artists. I said this before the other day in an interview, like, that's what we do. That's what we do. We're going to hit you with something you never saw coming. And I was like, this is what I'm feeling. This is what has been spoken to me, because literally, again, I wrote that song and I didn't write it. I didn't never put pen to paper. It just came out
in the studio in
one take. That song came out in one take. And that song has many levels of different melodies. Even when I did "Oh, me darling," I went back to do it and I couldn't do it over again because it was so authentic when I did it.
First time.
That was a record that was definitely sent to me again, because I never seen a record just every word just started coming out. And my engineer was looking at me like, are you serious? Like, is that just coming out of your mouth? And I'm looking at him like, and there it came. And I remember playing it for Marshall, and Marshall turned and looked at me and he was like, Angela, this one right here. I was like, yeah, I hear it too. I just want to see who's going to hear it. But he got it, and he definitely, I think it was surprising for people, because I think a lot of times in this particular culture, you know, sophomore is very hard. You know, I don't think people should be scared of the sophomore. I think they should do what they feel. If more people do what they feel in their heart, it's easy to believe you if you believe yourself.
Exactly. Exactly. Ladies and gentlemen, we're here with Angela Hunt. We're gonna take a quick pause. When we come back, she got new music, yo. And she got new stuff. And I'm hyped. I'm hyped.
Let's go.
Caribbean Cultural Awareness Incorporated presents Delaware Carnival Million Carnival of a Contract on Saturday, August 17, 2024. Carnival comes to Dover, Delaware for the first time. The parade kicks off at 11 a.m. at the Legislative Mall with over 8 mass bands, followed by a mega concert on the Green featuring top soca artists J Del, Marsville, Fire B, and many more. Hosted by DLIFE. Join us on August 17th, Dover, Delaware, for the Parade of the Band. Food vendors, arts and crafts, and top international soca artists performing live. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook at Delaware Caribbean Carnival 2024. For more information, visit us at usacca.org. See you August 17th, Dover, Delaware Carnival.
It's Carnival.
Tune in every Saturday from 2 p.m. till 6 p.m.
with DJ DLIFE and Iron Voice.
They got the music,
the energy,
and the joke.
You should have there very early.
We need your share from 2 o'clock.
As a matter of fact, play your commercial.
No,
play your commercial.
Live on Soundchat Radio.
And syndicated on Synergy TV
and EPOS TV.
Download the Soundchat Radio app and engage live.
Every Saturday, 2 to 6 p.m.
The most entertaining show on your Saturday. DJ DLIFE
and Iron Voice.
Double trouble, we say.
UG sound. Wyclef, Jerry Wonder. Still no fight,
Put my go first. She can stay. I don't wanna wait. I can't watch her lingo. She's a lion. Hot like fire. Don't get tired. One sweet like a mango. Burn up the Santos. Swing me around like a turn in Toronto. For Port-au-Prince to Sando. I know you see this mango.
Body moving. Wine. Wine your body like a serpent in a rainbow. We gon' take a yacht down to Tobago. This sweet mango got me.
Go.
You ready?
Listen to me, folks. It's available now on all platforms. It is Angela Hunt. It's called Mango. While we even talking here and y'all watching us and all that, just take your phone, go download and stream and all of that. All right, make it happen. Talk to me, Angela, about this project.
What we talking about? Mango. It's sweet. So sweet.
I mean, listen. I mean, it's long overdue.
Yeah, but as you know, again, I work with a man, so I
right
go with what he tell me. I think everything happens for a reason. I obviously started this before COVID, and I mean, if you look back in time, with a lot of my posts, I was saying, new music coming, and it wasn't time. It wasn't time. It wasn't my time. It wasn't the time. I ended up having very, very serious difficulties in life. Was definitely almost out of here.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it was really serious, and that's what really paused the music for me. I paused everything. Nothing I could control, but luckily I am here still.
You're back now, 100%.
100% healthy.
There it is.
And, you know, let me tell you something. When you go through certain things in life that you have no control over, and you can't be bitter and sour about things that happen to you. You know, you have to know that you learn from them and that you're still here for a reason. And at first I was just like, you know, I started this album. I can't stand to start things and not finish them. I was so overwhelmed with life and what was happening to me personally in my life, and just on the, you know, on literally deathbed, that music just didn't matter that much anymore. My kids, my husband, my, you know, friends and family, and, you know, little things that you take for granted, you know, being able to walk, being able to talk, being able to, you know, just do all those things that most people take for granted. That's what was more important to me than anything. I was so grateful for everything. And as time went on, you know, I had my friends and family who was hearing the music that I had already started, was like, so you ready? I'm like, no, no, I'm not thinking about music right now. I'm just happy to be alive. Like, I'm not thinking about that. And, you know, they kind of left me alone for a minute, but then as I started to, you know, come back to work, and I started getting healthier, and I started getting stronger and a lot stronger, and then better and then better, I started listening to the music, and I was like, man, people need to hear this. And, you know, I got to give it up to the whole Caribbean massive, especially my Trinidad Tobagonians. Listen, they would DM me, stop me in the airport, stop me in the street, and say, you know, Angela, you know, or, you know, hey, are you just one song? Just one song. And I remember getting it so much at one point that I was like, this is not fair. This is not fair. I can't withhold this music from people who really want to hear it. This is not about, you know, I didn't have the greatest entry into the soca community. You know, a lot of people.
Came in with a bang, though.
I mean,
came in with a bang.
I came in with a bang, and a lot, you know, to be fair to the other artists, and, you know, a lot of people felt like, oh my gosh, like, who is she? How is she just coming in and she's just, you know, XYZ? But they didn't know how long I had been doing music and how long I had been in this game, and the accolades I had already been through. No one really knew that. And I'm not a talker of like, oh, you know, I already have a Grammy, or I already, you know, I'm not that type of person. So I'm not going to be telling everybody I did this, I did that. I'm just going to let my work speak for itself. And that's what I kind of did. And I said, you know, I was kind of at first like, man, I got to fight the, you know, these Americans and in my music that I do here. I can't do this. I can't do all of this. But it wasn't fair to the fans. The fans have nothing to do with what's going on behind the scenes.
Correct.
You know, they deserve to have music if they want to hear it. And you have this feeling, but no one ever really knows until Mango came out. And it, like, the response, I said crybaby, so don't get me started. The response is, you know, you work your whole entire career for someone to enjoy your music, love it or hate it. You just want to invoke an emotion. You want someone to hear it and just to have, what I keep getting the most is, I'm in the gym. There ain't one miss on this album. It's just song after song after song after song after song. And I'm just doing my whole workout to this whole album. And it makes me so proud. I'm glad I followed my, you know, family and friends and my team who pushed me to put this record out. And then, you know, eventually to follow my gut, you know, when I walked in the studio and my husband was mixing the album, I was like, is this really good? And so everybody was on the album, you know, Wyclef, Yemi Alade, Faye, and can we take a minute for Miss Faye, as I call her. She chewed the track, she spit it out, and she murdered this song we have called Gelato, which actually we're going to have some visuals for Gelato. Gelato is going to be a problem for 2024.
When is that visual coming out? When is that visual?
It's coming out soon. We're actually getting ready to shoot it, and I think it's one of my most, I couldn't believe that she said, yeah. As soon as I was like, I wonder if she's going to like this. I'm going to send it. You never know when you send someone,
right,
you want to be on this record, what they're going to say. And it's so different than to what she kind of does. And she was like, yeah, on it, right? She's very one word. So she's like, yeah, on it, right, done. And I was like, oh, okay. And it was done. And when I got that song back, she only did one verse at first. And Buddha was like, she got to do another verse. She can't just do one verse. And I was like, so say, you think it's possible if you could just hit that one more time? And she was like, yeah, man, done. Who knew that this woman was coming back with an even more crazier verse than the first one?
Wow.
That record is crazy. I cannot wait to hit the stage with her performing Gelato. The ladies are going to love that.
Listen, so good. As you said, hit the stage. So
Yeah.
are we? Because I pick up on stuff. Are we talking a toy here? Are we talking? Come on, Angela.
Well, this is a touring album. This is a performance album. This is an album that you want to see performed. I've been told that over and over again, and I am more than willing to do that. We're out. We are in these streets. You can find us, on all my social media platforms will keep you update as terms of where we're going to be. AngelaHunt.com, my website, that'll update you, let you know. But I'm gonna be out here because they're booked. Because I'm here and I'm ready to mash up. My band is ready. A lot of people, I don't think have seen me in this light. They see me with Marshall, and I'm so grateful to him for, putting me on his stage and allowing me to be free, to be myself. People don't understand, to get on a stage night after night after night with that man. If you don't come off that stage learning something, then there's a problem with you.
Yeah. He is very, I know, they say iron sharpens iron. He is that guy. He is somebody you could definitely learn from because his work ethic is just like Jesus. Peace. Oh my God.
It's one of a kind, and I've definitely learned a lot, and it definitely turned me into a better performer. And I'm so grateful for that. So yeah, you're gonna see us. We're gonna be out here. I wasn't sure if I was gonna return to any carnival anytime soon. There are some more surprises coming.
There it is. It is.
All I can say, and I'll just say it, there are going to be some big duets for 2025. That's all
all right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're here with Angela Hunt. Now, you have a new premiere visual, Hunte. Tell us a little something about that because...
Ooh, cause want me. He said, want me. Yeah. Hunte. I love this record. This record is like for all the girls who, in the club and they in the corner and they getting down, but they looking at the guy like you only have to if you don't have eyes for just me alone, I don't want to hear it. It's happening. So, Hunte is like, he want me. It's me you want. I love it. I absolutely love it. It's a reggae sweetness to it. The ladies are loving it. The DJs are loving this record. I'm hearing it could be a very, very crazy summer anthem.
Yes.
I'm excited for people to hear it and see it.
We are excited for you. I mean, folks, we're going to premiere it right here. This is the visual for Hunte. Right here.
Visual. Here we go.
Yeah.
Tell me want to let you go. There's no reason to hurt me so. Touch on my body and don't let go. Let's hit the floor and move my backbone. All up in the corner about to steal the show. Empress Angie in the dance now, Touch on my body and don't let go. Let's hit the floor and move my backbone. Watch my timing. I'll make you with the real old whining. All day, all night, you said the grinding.
on. It is on. The album, it's available now. It's called Mango. Just go look. Just Google her name, damn it. Just Google her name. All right.
Come on.
Listen, Angela Hunt, she is in the building. I'm going to take one commercial break. When we come back, we have Take 5. All right. All right. Yeah, Take 5, man. We have Take 5. You know what? Quick commercial break. Folks, when we come back, more with Angela right here on Fusion with yours truly, D-Life. I love it. I love it. I love it. This is D-Life. Join me for new episodes of Fusion.
Okay, so my full name is Vera Bubune Makafui Aseye Hamenupeda.
All I want is a short pants with a little piece of wire, twing and 2 feathers. I like it. I roll them in Miami.
I have 5 kids and I want you to give me one more.
Lots of new guests, new games. It's going to be crazy. Join me right here on Synergy TV. Brand new episodes of Fusion, man. You're going to see a whole brand new Fusion coming soon. It's available now, y'all. It's called Mango. It's available in all streaming platforms. Go download it. Just go look for the thing, man. We're not playing. All right, folks. It's about that time. All right, because y'all know my show is only an hour, but sometimes I go over. But that's because when I got special people, I make it happen. All right. So we got Angela in the building, and it's all about Take 5 right now. Now, folks, you know how Take 5 goes. All right, we put up a topic. We put up 3 things that you have to mention that is affiliated to a particular subject, topic, or whatever, however we choose to filter it. All right. So Angela is going to play Take 5 with us because when I spoke to the producers, they were like, which game should we play with Angela? I said, y'all decide. And they said, you know what? Take 5 might be nice. Take 5 will be nice. All right. So Angela, you ready?
Okay. So wait, one more time. What are you doing?
Well, you're going to see the question come up. And it's going to say name 3, whatever, boom. And you have basically 5 seconds to do that.
Okay. All right.
Real easy. No pressure. Not like going on stage with Marshall.
These classes here so I can actually.
Yeah. It's all good. Be switched down. Like, listen. Right. We ain't young as we used to, you know.
Yeah. It's all good.
Name 3 places other than Trinidad that you would call home.
Jamaica, Barbados, St. Lucia.
Wow. Anything about that order? What is it about St. Lucia? Because I just saw clips from St. Lucia Carnival, man. I have never been, and that's on my bucket list.
I am going next year for sure, so I'll see you there.
Yes.
St. Lucia brings out my creative juices. I go to St. Lucia, I sit by the beach, I go to the Piton Mountains, and I know what my next album will always be about. It fuels me spiritually. My stepfather is from St. Lucia, and I feel like he's an angel that's there for me every time.
Nice.
Jamaica is just like my second home because I love it. I'm always there. Some of my closest friends are Jamaican. And Barbados, my dad is Bajan, so
hands down, that's it.
Yeah.
All right. 3 things about you, if you could, you would change.
Nothing.
Nothing. There it is. I like that.
I love me.
That.
I'm just saying.
I had. I'm not even gonna call the artist. I had an artist come on and he said, my first wife. I was like, yo, dude.
Gosh, nah, player, nah. Can't change that.
You can't.
They're done. Sorry. There's nothing you could do about that.
3 songs you listen to besides your own.
This is Saturn. Anything voice. Anything Nadia Batson.
Okay.
Anything naughty. Anything naughty. Anything naughty. Voice right now is
he is a very talented individual, man.
I just think he's talented in more ways than one. I think we're just only seeing the beginning of who he is. And Nadia is just a vet, but yet we're now really seeing who I think she knows who she is now.
It's a lot.
Yeah. So she's locked in, and I think the best is yet to come.
Well, that brings me to this question. Seeing that you spoke about so highly about these 2, 3 artists you would like to work with.
Kes, Voice, and Nadia.
Wow. Folks, you heard it. Kes, go play. I think that would be phenomenal. I think that would be phenomenal.
It will be phenomenal. It absolutely will be phenomenal.
Okay, so I stand corrected. So it's done?
I didn't say anything to you. I didn't say it will be. That could be, I think all of it will be phenomenal. All 3.
Oh, so that's what we're doing now?
Just
3 things you would never do.
Lie. Twerk naked, like super naked. There's no need. I like being sexy, but I don't like being unsexy. Sorry, I wouldn't do it. And be drunk. I don't like it. Yeah, I don't like it. I like being like.
Look, but you still have your conscious head on, you know.
Yeah. Nobody likes a sloshy girl. That ain't.
No, that's not a good look.
No, it's not classy.
3 Trinidad and Tobago foods you must have.
Doubles. Pomsate chow.
Oh wow, I wasn't expecting that one.
Have to. And red mango.
Okay.
It's a must for me. As soon as I land, I go in the copper red. I go in the pot and take it out. Hot. Yeah.
All right. This one right here. 3 things about the new album you want people to know.
One, I filmed 98% of the visuals in Trinidad and Tobago.
Wow.
That was very important for me to go home and shoot.
Okay.
So when people are seeing these visuals, I want you to know they was in Trinidad because I want to highlight Trinidad and Tobago. I want people to see how beautiful this country is. Carnival is great, but there's so much more to Trinidad and Tobago than just that. And so it was important for me to go there and do the visuals. That's 1. 2, there's 3 different artists on this album. If you don't know, Wyclef Jean, Yemi Alade, there's Christian Alessia, who is a great ladies. Would you go and see this man? He is gorgeous. And of course, my girl Fayan. And I started this album about 4 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know what? And I figured the visuals was somewhere in the Caribbean. When I saw the red brick when you did I was like, there's only one place.
Yes, I had that red brick.
That had that red brick. Like, you know that growing up in Trinidad, you know that red brick.
That red brick is a dead giveaway.
Dead giveaway.
I was in my hometown Barataria. Like it was. Listen, I shot in the quiz. You're gonna see. It's all like.
That's what we're talking about, man. I am excited for this album. Last one here, Angela.
Okay.
TNT, Miami, New York. Name 3 special things about these places for you.
TNT, Barataria, my grandma's house. That is just one of probably the most special places for me. And in South village called Coquet Village, where
Coquet Village. Wow.
Coquet Village. Because I just remember going to It's my grandma's sister's board up house. She had one of the oldest board up houses in Coquet Village. Those two things were the most specialist thing to me about Trinidad and Tobago. Miami. Miami is my second home now. I live here as well as New York, so I'm a dual resident.
Yeah.
And it's special to me because this is where I met my husband.
Nice. There it is. Don't get rid of that.
Yeah, for sure. And New York. Oh.
You didn't even have to say nothing after that. That
you know what I'm saying? That just, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that is Brooklyn. That is a listen.
That is Brooklyn, hands down. County of Kings County. I was born in Kings County Hospital. Know what that is. I am Brooklyn through and through, thoroughbred. I love my borough. You already know what it is.
There it is, man. Ladies and gentlemen, Angela. Listen, Angela, thank you so much for hanging out with me here.
Thank you. This was so much fun.
Listen, it's so much fun having you. This is great. Folks, the album, right? Mango.
Everywhere, ain't nowhere. It ain't. I don't care. Tidal, Spotify, Apple, Guava Tree. Go and get it. You'll find it. Pull it. This is a labor of love, and I did it for you. And you got to hear it. Go enjoy it. Run to it. You know, be in your house, clean to it. Do whatever. It's an album you can just listen to through and through. I'm so proud of it, and I'm just proud that I was able to bring it out to fruition.
And where could folks? I mean, I don't want to drop no dates on it, but is there something where folks will you be able to see you somewhere soon?
Yes, we have some dates coming up in August, but like I said, tune in to
social media, right?
All my platforms, and they will update you. You will know it. You will see it. I just had like a performance in New York, in Brooklyn. That was crazy. It was like to be home on Flatbush Avenue. We was at Pitch, and it was crazy. It was amazing. It was really good. So much people came out. I was so surprised. Like we specifically wanted to do a backyard jam and to see everybody like on their fire escapes, like listening to me. It was crazy. It was dope. But we coming back to New York. That's happening again. We listen, Mango. With White Kev Jean, we on the truck. Eastern Park, we is on the truck. All my says get ready, my boulets, because we are up and we are not playing games.
Well, here's the thing, and I'm gonna break the news. I think I can break the news now because we are solidifying now. I have just been sanctioned to produce Eastern Parkway Labor Day because I do the same for Miami Carnival. So it is an honor, and it's in conjunction with Pix 11. And ABC. So thank you. So we are definitely going to be looking forward to you. In fact, I'm going to put the right people in touch with you.
I'm like, what are you doing, D? Let me go.
I need you. Listen, from my creative standpoint, I need you there on that Eastern Parkway, on that performance stage, doing a little piece of thing, something. I need that.
Come on, the engine room, we are there. Come on.
Right. I love it.
All the islands, all the Caribbean masters. We need to be on a truck playing all this music so all these people can hear it. And let's make Eastern Parkway the best one yet for you. So they can
Here
see
it is. I love it.
Ladies
and gentlemen, Angela, and we're going to be in Miami for Miami Carnival. I know that is your home.
Let's go.
All right.
I've never played. This year I was feeling like I might want to take a run. I always play Juve, but I'm always like masked up. No one ever really knows it's me because I want to have a time. I want to just like jam up in the band. I don't want him to know it's me,
Yeah, but Juve is that. I mean,
yeah,
Juve is that. But I think you need to be there with the pretty mask and everything and let people know who you are.
I think this is the year.
This is the year, man. This is definitely
I want to play this year. So hook me up. Let me know.
Of course.
Who
we are gonna convert. Listen. I am so excited now that I know this. This is dope. This is dope. And I am in a position here where we can make little certain things happen. We're gonna do this. We're gonna definitely do this. Ladies and gentlemen, Angela, hi. Thank you.
Mango. Next time I come in with my horn, like, bonded love, nothing but good sex. Boy, you know you want me. Boy, you know you want me. Hey, what's up? This your girl, Angela Hunt. You are watching Fusion with my boy DLIFE. Get into that new mango. It's coming out soon, out everywhere. And make sure you tune in to Fusion.